Jireh, you are enough, and I'll be content in every circumstance. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Samuel Mugabi is here once again. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And to all our first-time viewers, you are welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you hit the notification button so that you don't miss out on anything that goes on. The root cause of unhappiness and dissatisfaction in life is because of being discontent. And I've been thinking about the song, Jireh, you are enough, and I'll be content in every circumstance. And the scripture in 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6 to 7 came to my mind, and it says, "But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we can take nothing out of it." And I love the Luganda version. It says, "Naye okutya Katonda wamu n'obutayayaananga ge magoba amangi, kubanga tetwaleeta kintu mu nsi, era tetuyinza kuggyamu kintu." A few weeks ago, we have been losing several people, and I have attended several funerals, and this is a very common scripture, verse 7, where they say that you brought nothing, we brought nothing into the world, and we shall go with nothing. Today we are talking about contentment. By nature, we are very selfish. We want things to be done our way. We want to be the ones to benefit in all angles. Sometimes we feel very bad when someone gets to an achievement. We feel bad. We feel jealous when someone has gotten to an achievement. They have bought a car. They have built a house. You know, they are no longer renting. They have bought property. They have given birth. You know, and that's how bad we are. And we feel sometimes everything is supposed to be ours. But I want us to understand what contentment is. How many times have you felt like you don't have it all? Because people are not content, because people are greedy, it's a driving factor for them to go and, you know, take some things even forcefully. Whenever people are greedy, whenever people are discontent, they will definitely want to get more, even what doesn't belong to them. We have seen many people, especially those who say that for them they are in the high offices, they think they can torture people, they can take away stuff from the poor. Do you know why they do that? It is because they feel they are not contented. I'm here to tell you that nothing is going to satisfy you in this world. It's only Jesus that is going to bring contentment in your heart. Contentment, the scripture has said that for we brought nothing into the world, and we can take nothing out of it. Whenever you feel like you want to own everything, you are not going to take anything when you die. You will never take anything. May whatever you have be just enough. It doesn't make you a mediocre. It doesn't make you a mediocre at any point. Just be sure that whatever you have is what you have earned. And when you feel you want to have more, it should really be very necessary. Because of discontentment, that is why some people are living out of their budget. They are living beyond their budget. They end up overspending. They end up spending on even things that they don't need. I usually tell my wife back home that anything, if you notice that we have spent 2 years, maximum 2 years, without touching something, without using something, maybe if it's a cloth and you haven't put it on for 2 years, it's a shoe that you haven't used for 2 years, it means that you don't need it. It means that you already have enough, you already have what you need. I mean, you have lived without that item for that period of time. It means that you don't need it anymore, and feel very free to give it out, and actually feel very okay not to acquire anything, because it means that you've already been having what to use, unless if you're doing a total exchange, you know. So whenever you feel like you need something, ask yourself, do I really need it? Sometimes we worry about the future, we worry about what we are going to eat, we worry about, you know, even what we have no control over. But I started with a song saying that, Jireh, you are enough. God is enough. God is enough. Just be content in every circumstance. Just be very contented, because God has given us everything that we need. God has given us everything that we need. Sometimes there are things that you desire to have, but when you are not in the right place to have them, you want to acquire a certain kind of wealth, but even Jesus knows that your head can't contain that wealth. Sometimes I tell people that not all of us can be business owners. Some of you who are watching this video are meant to be employed your entire life. You are supposed to be employed by someone, because the way God has created you, you won't be able to sustain a business. So it is a wastage of time when you think that you can own your boss's business, or you can actually start a business just as similar to your boss, so that you can take away all his clientele. Do you know what will happen? If you do that, chances are high your business will still fail, because you don't have the brains to run it. Yet God has destined for you to get wealthy through being employed by someone else. So be contented with what you have. Just be contented with what you have. If you are to start a business, make sure that you're really making the right decision. Make sure that God is in it. Make sure that He has given you direction. He has brought providence. He has given you all the signs that you are capable of going into self-employment. You will never have it all. And even when you have it, trust me, you are going to leave it here. The scripture has said that, for we brought nothing into the world, and we can take nothing out of it. To those who are very selfish, the people who steal other people's property, there are people who want to snatch other people's wives. You already have your wife at home, and then you want to take another person's life. You're making a very big mistake. You will never have them. King Solomon had over 700 wives and I think more than 200 concubines. He still said that it is all vanity. All vanity. When he passed, he never went with any of those women. And they still never satisfied him. That's the shocking part of it. 700 wives, do you know what that means? So may whatever you have be enough to satisfy you. It doesn't make you a weak person. The problem comes when you become greedy. When you become greedy and you think you can own everything. The scripture says that naye okutya Katonda wamu n'obutayayaananga ge magoba. The English part of that scripture says that, but godliness with contentment is great gain. The question is, are you being a godly person? Because if you're a godly person, you start seeing things the godly way. There are things that will never take your attention. There are things that will never drain you. You will feel very satisfied that you have a God who owns it all. I don't know whom I'm talking to right now. I don't know who is watching this video, but I'm here to tell you that whatever you have, that's what God has given you. Feel satisfied with it. If it's a small business, grow it. Don't just desire to get abnormal profits when you have not earned them. Grow your business. Start small and ask God to provide. He will reign it all. You know, with contentment, we respect the law of growth. You understand that this is not the time that I can have this. Now, while God has blessed me with this little, let me be faithful with it. Let me tithe. Let me give. Let me use it for His glory. That is when He's going to bless me. He will give me more wisdom to see that I can grow myself to another level. Contentment is very key because we are not taking anything out of this world. There's several weeks ago where I have attended the funerals that I have been to. The reverends and pastors who are praying over the late people have always mentioned this scripture that we came with nothing into the world and we are going with nothing. So whatever God has given you, make sure that you share it with another person. And if you can't, if it's not enough for you to share, at least feel that it's just enough for you. You don't have to keep grabbing everything, that even what's not yours. Because trust me, at some point you'll be disappointed, you'll be hurt, and you will not like the repercussions. Because people are not contented, that's why they are very frustrated. Discontented people find a lot of dissatisfaction. They always feel they are not good enough. They end up having a low self-esteem, you know, because whatever they wanted to achieve, you know, they never achieved it. When they wanted to buy a good dress, they didn't have enough money to buy it. So when they go with the dress that they have been having, they feel they are not smart enough. And what happens? It kills their esteem and they don't want to interact with other people. So you don't want the devil to steal your joy. One of the channels that the devil is going to use to take away your joy is to show you that you are not good enough, that you are not rich enough, you know, that you are not clean enough. The devil speaks to us in so many ways, and his aim is to show us that, you know, you don't have it all, you need more, you can do this, you can do that. Yet that's not what God's plan for your life is. So I want to encourage you, I call upon you, be contented with what you have. Omululu mubi, if I can put it in Luganda, omululu mubi. Ekyo kyolina okulaba nga kikumala kubanga mu nsi tuli bagenyi. Tetulina kye twaleetamu, era tetulina kye tugenda kujjamu. We came with nothing into the world and we will take nothing out of it. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.